Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So today I have yet another Recon 1. Now these are just really popular. Supposedly nobody makes scales for these, and it's interesting because again they're so popular. But no complaints here. I will be more than happy to create some scales for you guys in the knife community, and again just whoever wants scales. So again, not complaining. Now this was sent in by a supporter of the channel, so I just wanted to give a shout out to Greg and say thank you for the opportunity to customize your Recon 1. So I do go into more depth about this blade in another video. I'll leave a link up here in the corner somewhere. You guys can go check that out if you guys haven't, or if you guys just want a little more detail about the Recon 1. But we will get right into the changes of this blade. So I will be creating some Dayglow G10 scales. So Greg sent this in. He sent quite a lot of material. Maybe he's hinting towards something. So this is what he's going to want for the scales. Now I really like this color because the fact that it's so bright, but all the hardware, everything is blacked out on this knife. So I think it's going to contrast very well. And it's going to look really cool, I think. So, and he's also going to want the rock pattern or the scalloped texture on the scales. So again, very bright. This thing is going to pop, and yeah, I think it's going to be definitely a one of a kind. So now that we discussed the changes, let's take this thing apart and see what we got on the inside. Alright, so here it is all taken apart. Now these sand-offs are always a little on the stubborn side, so I'll get these out in the shop. But if you ever do take the Recon 1 apart, or basically almost any cold steel, or one that has a backspacer, there is a very tiny pin. And I only bring this up because I almost lost it the first time I took a Recon 1 apart, so just keep that in mind. It goes in here just to keep this nice and strong for that tension bar. So now with it all taken apart, let's get to customizing it. Alright, so here it is all customized. Now all I did were the scales in this day glow green. And yeah, this thing really pops. And that texture looks really good. I softened all the sharp points. And it's just a nice texture on top. And obviously going to make it more grippy. But yeah, just really bright. And I think it's going to look really good against all of the black hardware and the black blade. One thing I noticed with this material, if your hands are dirty, or if anything dirty touches this, it likes to pick up dirt. So that's just something I've learned. I would still consider doing one of my own personal knives with this just because of how bright this color is. And again, this would be just a great scale color if you're doing a survival knife or a grab and go bag knife, just because, again, if you drop it, can easily be found. And yeah, just a really cool color. So enough talking about it. Let's put this thing together and see what it looks like. Alright, so here it is all finished and put together, and just like I thought, I knew the black would go really well with the day glow green. And yeah, I think it came out really good. Let me know down below what you guys think of how this thing turned out. And again, that rock texture works very well with this knife since it is going to need a lot more grip. But the action is very good. The lockup is very solid from that triad lock system that Cold Steel is known for. But there it is, bright, and I think Greg made a really good choice going with this G10 color. I'd even be okay with like a hot neon pink. I think that would look good too, especially with the black coating. But yeah, the action is really good. It's very drop sheddy, so that's good. I was actually taught by someone left a comment down below. Forgot who it was, but they were explaining how to drop the blade here at this front choil. I'm not going to say it works for every Cold Steel, but if you just drop it, it took me a lot of tries to actually trust it, but it does work. Where you just push the lock and it stops on your fingers. You guys can see. Not the blade itself, not the cutting edge, but just that little area behind the sharpening choil lands on your finger, and you can shut it one-handed. But yeah, there it is, complete. So I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and if you enjoy this sort of content, feel free to subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.